Let's go. Let's go. Again, hello and welcome to our strategic partner webinar. I'm very excited to be here with all our partner community today for the EMEA and the Americas region. My name is Alex Donchik, and I'm a Global Channels Director with Creatio. And I have a pleasure to be here assisted with my team of Catherine Kostrova, Chief Executive Officer.
Hi, everyone. Excited to be here today and excited actually to share exciting news because we have some fantastic, amazing news to share with you today. So can't wait to do that. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Catherine. We have Sergey Sorokin, our Chief Operating Officer today with us.
Hi, guys. Excited and thrilled to be here with you. Happy to see all the faces and looking forward to a great conversation today.
Excellent. We have Chief Sales Officer Americas, Andy Zambito from Texas.
Well, welcome everyone. This is near and dear to my heart as our partners are the lifeblood of our past success and the key to our future success as well. So I couldn't be more thrilled to be here with you all today.
Thank you, Andy. And we have Lucian Zaborowski, the Head of Partner in Outbound Marketing, here with us in our headquarters, Boston here. Lucian, how are you doing?
Super. Thank you, Alex. I'm excited for this session. There's so much to cover and then lots of marketing as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we are all thrilled here in the office and at Creatio in general. But the first thing I want to start our strategic partner webinar just to say again, thank you very much to all our partner community for the great, fruitful fiscal year 2021. And prior we go with all details about the new partner program updates and all the incentives we're right now bringing to the partner network, we want to say thank you so much for the great numbers we've delivered together. And the third number is about sales. We achieved 59% year-over-year IRR growth. And this is amazing result. We've been discussing that on the previous webinar in February. It was a challenging year, but we really made the successful year. And I'm very proud to have such a great partners who contributed to this success. Marketing events, everything was restructured. We moved from offline events, we went digital, and we did incredible numbers, 700 joint marketing activities together. And net retention, we're gonna be talking a lot about retaining every single client in our community, in our network. And we did it, 122% of net retention. This is a stellar result. And thank you very much, all partners, for doing this incredible job with us. But there is also some other thing to celebrate. Lots of you today can enjoy this moment. Lots of partners are growing in their levels. We finished our previous fiscal year, and there are some partners that I would like to congratulate on this slide. And I wish you the best results right now, and we hope that the new conditions of our partner program will streamline you to the level 4 and 5, and we will celebrate your achievements together. But today, our congratulations, great job during the previous fiscal year. Kudos to you, and let's move on. As you remember, during the last week of February, we had a webinar, and we discussed with you the deals, new logos that you closed in the Q4 fiscal year. Today, I will be very brief, but I just want you to feel the shape and size and the geographies on these slides. And here I know we have partners from Bulgaria and from Italy, from France. Look at Process First. Guys, you're doing an amazing job. I really would like to talk about each and every win, but I just want to say thank you for this great result, especially to Qualisoft, to Cizel, Process First, and all our partners in Europe. Andy Zambito, I know you're here. We had lots of wins in the US and in other countries. I know you're working shoulder to shoulder right now with our partners. Would you like to comment some of the logos here? Would you like to say something or add anything?
Sure, absolutely. Well, as you said, I mean, unfortunately, I won't be able to go through every one of them, but you'll see there's amazing wins from across the pond in areas like Portugal, like with IM Digital at Schnelecki. But in the U.S., we also had, I heard Basil on earlier, Blytheco with the North American Polymer Company, Tech Advisors at JK Siva. It's just been an amazing time. Worked closely. I was personally involved with Meredith at MRS. And so the more that I get to be directly involved, super exciting. Solutions Metrics at NTD was one of our fastest closed in our corporate enterprise segment of the quarter. And then we have big projects that we're able to work on. Industry Reply worked closely with us at Top Build, which is a Fortune 50 fastest growing company. Again, Solutions Ventures brought us the GEMP pharmaceutical arrangement up in Canada, B Global Solutions with Import This T&E. There's just too many to mention here.
Yeah, too many to mention here. I just really would like just to thank all our partners from Australia to California, Peru, just from all over the globe. I really would like to thank our partners for this great achievement in a month. So many new logos, so many new wins. It's really time to celebrate, and we're celebrating it today during the strategic partner webinar. But we have another important thing that we would like to keep on going with is key partner program updates. And here I would like to pass the floor to Catherine to talk about the strategic pillars. Catherine.
Thank you, my friend. Okay, so you remember 1 month ago, we talked about capital raise. And when presenting you our new investment partners and the reason why we actually decided to raise capital for the first time in the history of the company, I talked a lot about the strategy of Creatio and about those strategic pillars that actually drive everything that happens inside our community. 5 pillars: new sales, invest in customer success, brand awareness and lead gen, supporting our partner channel, which is the core of our go-to-market strategy, and definitely the last but not the least, which is our product development and technology development. So those are 5 strategic pillars that keep me up at night, honestly, especially some of those. And everything that happens, all the tactics, all the operations, all the processes, all the structure, we build around those strategic pillars. Our partner program 2022 is not an exception. And when we were thinking about the partner program for the coming year, so first of all, Alex, remind me, when did we launch the existing partner program?
Catherine, we launched the previous partner program 6 years ago, to be exact. When we were discussing it, I was in Australia at that time.
Right, and we didn't do any major changes then, right? See, like
no,
we definitely every year we had this strategic partner webinar when we discussed some changes to the partner program, but nothing major. This year, we're doing something major. We're simplifying, we're investing a lot into our partner community, and I'm confident that you're gonna appreciate it. Let's start with pillar number 1, which is scaling new sales, and how exactly this is reflected in the partner program 2022 fiscal. Let's go, Alex. So first of all, I can tell you that I personally have a dashboard in our Creatio CRM where I can see all the deals in the pipe where partners are not involved. That's an alarm here in Creatio if we have some deals in a pipe of Andy Zambito, for example, or Andy Dovgan, and no partners engaged or involved into the deal. This is absolutely clear, involving partners from the first stage of each and every deal. That's the strategy of the company. Point number 2, everyone at Creatio is crystal clear and very focused on ARR growth. Annual recurring revenue, that's definitely our core criteria in growing the company and growing the community. And what we decided to do for this year, we're going to be talking about this just in 10 minutes, absolutely unique incentive for 2022. Let's go. ARR growth. Let's talk a little bit about annual recurring revenue. As we talked 1 month ago, there are actually very simple formula, just 2 components here. One is ARR bookings, which is actually our new deals, new customers. And thank you very much. I can't be grateful enough for all the great new deals that you guys signed in March. And Alex was just talking about this amazing number of new deals closed by our partner community. So ARR bookings, closing new deals, and expanding our existing customer base, that is number 1. And number 2 is cross retention. It's keeping our current customer base very, very happy. We're going to be talking about that as well. So let's start with ARR bookings. Alex.
Yeah, so talking about ARR bookings, again, our main focus is on ARR, and ARR bookings include your new customer sales and expansion of the existing customers. So if you look at the formula, the understanding is pretty straightforward. It's that ARR booking is the metric, the total recurring revenue divided on the contract duration. And if you would ask So what are the products contributed or included into this IRR booking? These are subscription, cloud and on-site, technical support or maintenance for all products, and third, recurring revenue from marketplace solutions, add-ons and connectors. So again, IRR bookings is a metric where you can see all your new customers and new expansion contracts signed. How does it work right now? We are introducing a new table, and the new table, as you see right now, it's pretty the same with 5 levels, pretty the same with the commissions. But the major difference here is that to advance from level to level, you just need to sign the contract. We are not expecting anymore the invoices paid. We are not expecting any marketing activities. We're not expecting right now any certification made. This is a very simplified table where you can quickly understand if you're signing deal for $15,000 with your client, we're not deducting your margin out of this number. If you sign the contract and IR booking is $15,000, you're switching straightforward to the next level. Of course, I should be giving right now examples with high numbers, but just to make it clear, this is the switch or advancement to the next level. And IR booking include full contract value, Creatio part, partners part. So right now, no margin is deducted. Right. So we're gonna go with the one. Yes,
let's
Catherine.
pause here. Let's pause here, and or you would like to give an example, and let's just switch to the conversation. I'm sure there are a ton of questions coming from our partners.
Yes, definitely. We're expecting to have today is it to have interactive, but I just want to bring a case and an example just to make it clear. So IRR bookings, for example, one of our partners, I see Nizar all the time in camera smiling. So Nizar, thank you very much for attending it. Nizar is signing a 3-year subscription contract for $150,000 in Lebanon of sales creation and business support package. IRR bookings here, since it's a 3-year contract, is $50,000. So the full amount of IRR bookings will be credited to the partner level. And we do not deduct commission of partner from this IRR booking, and the full amount goes to the level again. And the partner commission is calculated based on the current level of the partner. So we're not changing this condition here in our partner, updated partner program. And here I would like to hear your questions, or please write your questions in chat. We really would like just to give more clarity, and if necessary, I can go to the previous slides just to discuss this straightforward table.
You can go back to the previous slide where we can see the table, and
Yep.
please, we encourage everyone to use chat as active as possible. We have the whole channels team supporting here, but at the same time, let's go out loud. Just ask your questions because we're on Zoom, and unmute yourself and ask your questions. So I can see that Yuri is writing that it's confusing. Let's go once again. 5 levels. That's what currently exists in our partner program. 5 levels. Everyone knows that. Level 1 through level 5. Commissions. Again, that's exactly what has existed in our partner program for many years, from 20% to 50%. What Alex is saying is we're the only criteria we need to move from one level to the other is signing ARR bookings, signing customer contracts, signing customer contracts.
And at the same moment, once you sign, it goes to your level. So we're not expecting then for a week or 2 or months the client to pay, and then it will be attributed to your level. But I think Yuri's question is about what's happening with the renewals, because it's only about new business, about new deals closed, about the expansion. We'll talk about the renewals in a moment. But here is just the first part, the first simple table that gives an understanding on how we're right now calculating your new business, your expansion flow in new customers. So how does it work and how you can advance from level to level? I see that for somebody it's clear right now.
The simplest possible way, actually. So we were thinking when we were brainstorming around that, the thinking process was, okay, what is the simplest way to calculate the level? Alex, I'm sure that you and I have to pause here, and probably Andy Zambita has something to add, or our partners have some questions here.
Sure,
right.
Catherine.
Please go ahead.
Andy.
Well, I mean, I think our teams are prepared to jump in and help close ARR business. That's the main message from us, and we want to engage early and often on this. I'd rather answer questions if there are some confusion about how we get there. but our teams are ready to engage right away.
Thanks, Andy. And prior we go right now with the question, just want to say that we finished the fiscal year, previous fiscal year, and you right now have your levels. And these levels will be fixed. I mean, they will only grow or stay the same depending on your performance through all this fiscal year that we've started on the 1st of April. So if you're right now on a certain level, or Nizar right now, for example, on level 2, you already don't have, your level can't go down. And when you will sign new contracts with us, that will promote you and advance you to the next level once you qualify for the next range. Again, we have frequently asked question slides, but here is the first part about new business, and we're happy to hear your questions if you have.
Dear partners.
No questions.
Any questions here?
Olivier unmuted. Olivier unmuted. Let's go, Olivier.
I have a question, everybody. So what I understand is that the longer term you sign a contract, the less ARR you get. So if you sign over 5 years, basically the ARR will be smaller than if you sign over 3 years, right?
Not exactly right. Not exactly right, because ARR, it's the just annual subscription, Olivier. So the difference between total contract value and annual contract value is total contract value is subscription. For example, in the example that Alex just gave you, $50,000, but multiplied by 5, for example, if we're talking about 5-year contract. So total contract value, it would be $50,000 of ARR bookings multiplied by 5. That's going to be a total recurring revenue. So it's not actually correlated with the contract duration.
Okay. So there's no point, in fact, trying to sell multi-year contracts or more than 2 years or 3 years, right? It's going to be bringing us the same.
Yes, in terms of ARR bookings, you're absolutely right. There is actually a point. There is actually a point to sign 3-year contracts, because that's the standard approach that we have here at Creation. But that's a separate topic. But you're absolutely right. In terms of the formula, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yep.
Thank you, Olivia, for that question. Any other questions? Any other clarifications?
So now we are all starting at 0 again, or
no, we would never done that.
no. But I mean, I think
Yes,
for Process First, we had 450K or something of annual revenue. So basically, do we only need 50K more to remain level 5, or what?
Alex.
Yes, so Olivier, we have a partner program regulation that the partner program condition that state that if you're finishing the fiscal year on level 4, and you will finish right now, you are automatically updated for the next whole fiscal year on level 4. And right now, in your credits for the sign new business, yes, we're starting from 0, but you'll be signing new contracts in IR booking, but you'll be still already on level 4. You're not starting from 0. You're starting from level 4. And once you get to the amount that will allow you to jump to the next 5th level, you'll be advanced to this level. So basically, you're not starting from level 4. You have a very generous commission there as well, 45% commission. And on the renewal, there was a question in the chat. It's for the renewal rule remains, condition remains the same. It's a half of your commission, 22.5.
Okay.
No, nobody is going to 0.
But that's a great question. Yeah, it's important to emphasize. It's important to emphasize that every partner is starting the new fiscal year with exactly the same level that they generated by the end of the previous year, by March 31st.
This is correct. All
okay.
Right. All right, I suggest to move on. And Catherine, passing the floor back to you.
Thank you, Alex. Okay, the next one, cross retention. So first and foremost, there is this threshold inside Creatio, which is 90% gross retention. It means that here at Creatio, if we take the full portfolio of our customers, and each of you guys is owning a part of this portfolio, each of you have your own portfolio of customers. if we take the full portfolio of customers and renew them for the next year, we can't lose more than 10%. Like 10% is like the maximum amount of ARR that can be lost. So the gross retention 90%, that's the minimum threshold here at Creatio. And obviously, you know how hard we all work. And first of all, you work to retain and make happy each and every customer of our community. So this 90% threshold is super important. And I'm sure that some of you, when you looked at the previous metric, which was ARR booking, you were thinking, okay, but I already have my portfolio and I take care of my portfolio of customers, and all my attention and a lot of my efforts are actually targeted on this existing portfolio of customers. How can I get a higher level when I take care of the existing portfolio of customers rather than engaging new customers? And here comes the answer to this question. So from one side, we have ARR bookings. You sell new business, you bring new customers, you generate ARR bookings. But from the other side, we have fantastic success with the majority of you retaining the existing customer base. So the other parameter that actually allows you to move from level to level is gross retention number. Alex.
Yeah, so gross retention, this is actually our renewals. It's our existing business that we are securing. In the plain language, it includes recurring revenue from your existing customers, including downgrade and cancellations. Our goal is to hit this 90% of retention. But again, here we would like just to bring you again this very clear structure so you understand in terms of levels and commissions. So you see right now 5 levels that you get used to. Your current commissions, like we didn't change as well. But there are 2 ways, as confirmation: ARR bookings and gross retention, new business and existing business renewals. So we talked about the first table, ARR booking. So all your new businesses is coming over here. So when you're signing your new client or you're cross upselling your existing client, like bringing new business, it all goes to ARR bookings. But following up on gross retention, we have a second table. And for example, like you, Olivier, since you're the speaker, I'll be taking you to example, you have dozens of existing clients and you generate revenue out of them. And if you're doing your job well, and you are, for example, right now already with your renewals among level 3 or level 4, we also want you to progress on this scale as well. And so this second table of gross retention is collecting all your renewals. And we have these 2 tables that give you a clear focus. Okay, this is my new business. I'm growing there by levels. I have my renewals. I'm growing by levels. And if organically you'll ask me a question, so Alex, hold on a second. So if I'm doing well with or let's say Agova, they have right now more than 20 clients and they are on level 4 because they're generating, I will give an example, $650,000. Again, it's a tentative number. And we're level 4, but in case of new business, they're on level 3 that generated $100,000, for example, within the current fiscal year. What will be my level 3 or level 4? And we introduce the rule, wherever table is better, for example, if you're doing better on the retention and your level 4 is in this table of retention, we're giving automatically the level 4 to the partner. So you're enjoying the margin, you're enjoying the commission of level 4. We're giving right now more information about these tables, but prior, let's go back how this gross retention table works first.
And do you wanna answer any questions if you have questions about the whole approach, the difference between ARR bookings and gross retention? I believe that's a good time. Alex, what do you think? That's a good time to answer those questions. If you could go back to the previous table. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Yep. So this is the previous table. And again, as I mentioned, ARR bookings, that's our new customers and the expansion of our existing clients. So new business that we are generating. What is going to the ARR bookings? Subscription, maintenance, and the recurring revenue of marketplace products. What goes to the gross retention? This is your renewals, your existing clients that are renewing their licenses.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the second table.
And I can see a great question in the chat. Bess is asking, so we don't need to wait till the next fiscal year or quarter to move from one level to the other. That's a fantastic question. And Bess, the answer is absolutely, you're absolutely right. There is no need to wait. We're not waiting for something. You sign the contract, you sign the contract with the customer, and this new signed contract or renewed customer will bring you automatically to the next level. So actually, we did have examples when partners just joined the community of Creatio, and they were moving from level 1, level 2, level 3, and up within 1 fiscal year. So you can go level to level every day.
And again, Catherine, I see lots of partners who still keep joining right now, and I want to repeat, maybe somebody missed this part. The level is contributed with once you sign the contract, not when we're waiting for the payments to come from the client. Leave it on the side. Commissions will come later or payments will come. You sign the contract with the new client, that's it, straightforward, goes there. You sign the renewal, it goes to the gross retention. So this is a very big change, and we do not deduct your commission to these indicators here. So it go full, 100% full volume.
Right. As I can see, Stefan Duda, you have a great question. Would you like just to say it out loud for everyone to hear the question? And Alex, I will be happy to answer.
Well, good evening, everybody. Actually, I was just wondering, what happens to the partner fee if the on renewals, if our level increases, so it switches like from level 2 to level 4. And there are still some contracts, that we're going to renew. What happens to the partner fee? Is it going to stay the same on level 2 since we signed the contract with a level 2, or is it going to move up to level 4?
Yeah, I think I would like to take this question if possible. So partner fee is not connected to the level where you are. You're free to choose the prepaid package option up to your needs. So if you are on level 5, but you believe that prepaid package 3 will be sufficient, that's completely fine to go with you.
That's not about the prepaid package. It's about renewals. It's about renewals.
Partner fee, renewals of the contract or partnership contract. I thought that renewals of partner contract and partner fee. Stefan, can you clarify here? Because for me, partner fee is one, partner commission is different. Can you clarify what you mean?
Yeah, partner commission. I'm sorry, partner commission on renewals.
Okay, commission. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely, when you the day you renew, Stefan, the day you renew your customer, we'll look at your partner level this day, and you get exactly the commission the day of the renewal, where you are the day of the renewal. So if last month you moved from level 3 to level 4 using one of those tables, either of those, and today you are renewing your customer, you will get your commission from level 4. You will get your commission from level 4. Although maybe when you signed this customer a year ago, you were at level 1. It is possible as well. Stefan, did we answer your question?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. I can see a great question in the chat from Scott Wolf. Scott, would you like, I really would like everyone to hear the question. It's a great one.
Scott Wolf, unmute yourself. We really will be glad to hear your voice and to see you. So, all right, we have some.
Scott was asking, adding on licenses or subscription, right? Adding on subscription to existing clients goes to ARR or to gross retention.
That's a great question. Thank you, Scott. So additional licenses to your existing clients this is the expansion. And once we talk about expansion, this is IRR bookings. This is the new business that you're bringing. You're launching more subscription licenses. So it goes to IRR bookings bucket.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hope, Scott, okay. Scott, we hear your voice. Thank you.
Back off mute. Yep. Sorry about that. Yep. Thank you for that.
Congratulations on your new level. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe you have some other questions. Please go ahead. Another fantastic question about ARR, Alex, let me read it for you. When I close a contract for 3 years with $150K in ARR and $50,000 per year, and the contract is for 3 years. After those 3 years, we renew the contract for another 3 years. So will this renewal be allocated to ARR or to gross retention?
That's a great question. But again, we consider all our existing clients as our existing business. And wherever, if we are doing additional years of renewals, they're treated as renewals. and for us, we're reading them as gross retention. So everything that you're renewing in 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years, it's as long as it's our existing client, we renew their licenses. That's our existing customer. And if you're signing additional contract for 3 years, as in your example, again, this goes into gross retention. This is existing client, and they're renewing again their licenses.
Let's take one more question from Big Global.
Sure.
Big Global, would you like to say it out loud?
I'm sharing the screen, can't read them properly. So if Diego or Ernesto, guys, Big Global, please unmute yourself.
Okay.
What's wrong today with the microphone?
Okay, let's move on.
Sorry, yes, the question was from Ernesto, so I really don't know, Alex, but he
yes, I am here, sorry, because I am identified as Big Global. My question point to the second and third year of the first 3 year contract example. It counts if you it counts as a half in terms of the increase of level, because year 2 and year 3 are on gross rotation instead of RRR, right?
So yes. First of all, yes. But the second answer to your question, so second and third year goes to the gross retention, and your commission will be half of the current level where you are.
No, okay. The commission is right. I am.
Yeah, gross retention goes to gross retention.
Okay.
All the renewals. They go to gross retention.
And you have lots of that. So let's focus on that.
Yes, it's count different in terms of the increase of level if used in gross retention instead of RR bookings, because year 2 and year 3 adds less in terms of the level of limit of the levels. Because if each new sales has different margins or limits into levels that are the double in gross rotation. That's my point. The difference, how counts $1 in one side or the other.
Right. Yeah. So again, if I'm reading your question right, again, so yes, if on the second and third year you're renewing your existing clients, goes to gross retention. If you're upselling them, you're selling them twice more or whatever on top, this goes to RR bookings. This is correct.
Okay, great.
And that was actually a great question from David from Kin 360. David, if you hear me right now, David had exactly the same question about new licenses, if they go to gross retention or ARR bookings, right, David? Yeah.
I think we just need to unmute everyone because guys trying to say something and we are muting.
Yeah. So the question was net new licenses to existing customers. So they go to ARR bookings. So net new licenses, net new subscription goes to ARR bookings, while existing renewals go to gross retention.
Exactly.
Okay, Alex, let's move on. Let's move on.
But we're talking about this gross retention table. We want to again come to the goal, as Kendra mentioned, the first slide in this blog. Gross retention should be 90%. And here is the thing: we want you to renew all your clients and all their licenses. And we introduce here a condition, a partner program that says that if you're renewing 100% of your client per client, let's say right now per client, if you're renewing completely all the license or 90% of all the license of all gross retention that the customer is having, we are giving all this money to the level. So for example, of $10,000, all $10,000 in the renewal will go to your bucket of gross retention, 100%, not 50, 100%. When you're renewing only 85, everything but 89, 99, we are adding to your level 50% of the actual renewal volume. And if you're renewing less than 80, it's gonna be 0 to this level. Here is the explanation in numbers. Again, customer 1, completely all renewed, perfect. $10,000 goes to your gross retention table. But customer 2 renewed only $8.5 thousand. They just dropped some of the licenses. But you're still in this echelon of not lower than 80%, and we're giving you 50% of the actual renewal here about this money. So $4,250 will go as a credit to the gross retention table. And the third client, if they renewed only half, it's no go. We're not adding this money to the gross retention table. Again, this is an important thing. Before, we didn't have this condition of the partner program. Right now, we're introducing just to make sure that every single client that you're renewing one by one is in perfect condition. You're taking care of them and you're providing with excellent support. Catherine, do you think we need to jump to the previous slide just to show it again? Or...
I believe, yes, I believe.
Okay, right now let's talk about some good thing. Yeah, right now this condition is actually, we had this before, but right now made some remix. And right now with gross retention of 90% right now for all your portfolio of the clients. This is like a separate thing on the gross retention track, but we want to give you +1 level up in your gross retention table. Once you have 3 clients, more than 3 or more clients, $30,000 or more on the total renewals, and you're renewing in general 90% of your business. Gross retention 90%. So if you're doing a great job, if you're renewing your clients, we're giving you +1 level up. Though at the same time, if you're doing less than 80% of the gross retention, we're giving, unfortunately, 1 level down, but only again in the gross retention table. This rule of growing level up and down only goes to the gross retention table. And just to give a quick example how it works, let's say be global. You have right now 10 customers. Each customer with you is $50,000 per year on subscription. IRR at the beginning of the year, and we're going to do in the next 2 weeks this meeting with partner success managers that will make the lookup and audit of the existing clients of yours. We'll look at the total fiscal year IRR at the beginning. In your case, it's $500,000. And we don't want to have it, but just one customer cancels. So we're losing one customer that was bringing $50,000 per year. You're still getting into the formula and 90% of gross retention because it will be 450. That means that you will go +1 level up to the level where you are, and partner is currently on level 4. So we're giving additional +1 level up based on the way you're standing on the renewal. And here, this is a historic moment. Again, for some of you who join later, we're canceling the previous table with the scoring system, with the certified experts, with this marketing activities. We just completely can this table and coming back to the new fresh model where we have 2 tables, IR booking, gross retention, and depending on the level where you are, for example, if you're again you're doing good in the new sales, you're on level 4, and you're doing ramping up your business and you're accumulating it and you're growing it with the years, you are on level 3, we're giving you the higher level. So in other words, yes, Catherine.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, please summarize. We need to pause because we have a lot of questions in the chat. We can't see the chat. We have a lot of questions there.
I just want to finish because some questions, my summarizing. There were some, okay, if we just want to summarize right now, we are having 2 tables for one table for new business, the second table for the existing business. And partners are advancing from level to level by signing just the contract, and we're giving the best, we're defining the best level where the partners is as the level of the partner. And accordingly, we are giving the commissions according to these levels.
Let's pause it. Let's pause. Go back and pause. Okay, so would you like, I can see lots of questions in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to talk out loud? It would be so much easier if it was just a conversation. Would you like to ask those questions? Just unmute yourself and ask those questions. Okay, while you're unmuting yourself, I will read a question from the chat. We have a question from Webrix, from Dave, from Webrix. So if the customer pays for 3 years in the first invoice, the total ARR is, this is the total ARR, asking Dave. But if the customer pays early on the first year, then like the question is ARR is 3 years or ARR is 1 year. And Alex, I believe we need to emphasize here that ARR is not based on payments, but based on contracts. Would you like to respond?
Yeah. So ARR is nothing related here to payments, Davey. And that's a good question. So payments, let's just put the payments on the second part, right, on the second stage. The first stage about our bookings. If you're signing this 3 years contract and you have a total amount divided, if it's a 3-year contract, divide this amount to 3 years, and that 1 year will be your IRR booking. And this IRR booking will go fully to your level of new business of IRR bookings. Payments, it's a completely different thing. It's a separate thing. It's a different bucket. So if they are paying you for the first year only at the beginning when they sign a contract, you will receive your commission according to the condition of partner program. And since you're with us in level 3, you will enjoy 40% commission. And for this, it's nothing connected here with ARR. It's just a payment.
Well, yes, it's just a payment, but as said, so ARR is based on the sales, right? New sales. So, for example, if you do a sale of 50, if you do a sale of 50,000 in 3 years, that will be 150,000, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So if the customer says, I will pay those 3 years in one go, then your first year ARR, just your ARR is still 50,000.
I mean, that's a fantastic question. The answer, and that's a great example. Let's go into the details here. The answer is we all used to the invoices and payments. Right now, we need to forget about invoices and payments and speak contracts only. So in your example, this contract is for 3 years, but ARR is 50,000 because 1 year is 50,000. So in your example, although you will get payment for 3 years, which is always great, right? Because you're going to get lots of cash. So although you will get cash for 3 years, your ARR will be still only 50,000 because it's for 1 year. Then 1 year will pass and you will have a renewal, right? Because it's going to come the second year. And when we come to this renewal, you will automatically get another 50,000 to your gross retention table. So the second year 50,000 will already go to your gross retention table rather than to your ARR table.
Exactly, that makes sense. And then also margin-wise, you get your full margin on the first 50,000 and the renewal margin on the other 100.
This is correct.
100%.
Okay. This is correct, Davey.
Yes.
Yep.
Dependent on the level where you are, because when you, for example, when you only close this contract, you might be on level 4, while next year you could already move to level 5 and you will get renewal from level 5. So it all depends, like, what is the level where you are at the moment when the event happens.
Exactly. Easy, thank you.
Easy, that's great. That's what we expect.
And thank you for saying this word, because that's exactly what we're thinking. Like, we need to simplify it. We need to make it very, very easy, right?
All right. Thank you, Davey. Catherine, we're running with time schedule, so just really would like just to stop here on a few questions. Will my level be changed when customer pays the invoice or when the contract is signed? David, just a bit related to, again, to your question. So to advance from level to level, just signature of the contract, no payments included here, completely different world. Will my partner level move only upwards? The risk conditions remains the same. Your level stays the same or can grow during one fiscal year. Your level can go down. Then during the transition to the next fiscal year, based on your performance, your new level will be defined. And how the transition from old partner program to the new one is done. So the new partner program comes in force today during the strategic partner webinar. So your level is already defined based on the performance of previous year. So all the best for us to sign more new contracts, renew all our contracts and only go up. Last slide with the question, statuses in the deal. They're remaining the same. Sales, implementation, reference statuses, we're not changing anything here. Renewal commission, David just answered this question. Renewal commission remains unchanged and calculated 50% from the current level of the partner. And again, the Davey 3 years deal, you were like looking through the slides. Will we get 50% commission for the whole deal? It's a bit different question, but partner will receive 50% commission if he's on the 5th level, only for the first year, because it's an IRR and this is the first year as a new business. The commission for the 2nd and 3rd years of the contract treated as renewal. And Catherine, and right now this is the moment, actually. This is coming, and we were talking about the tables, about the new interesting conditions about tables and commissions, but right now it's time to answer a simple question, right? So what will trigger our partners to switch the existing clients to Creatio? Shall we do switch to Creatio again, or what can we utilize, which incentives, how we can incentivize our channel ecosystem to generate more leads, or how to propel the practices to bring more integrators, and to promote our brand globally. Just go around, just to generate more and more leads, more businesses, so we can generate more IR bookings, and of course generate also gross retention, and just to make our clients happy. So it's very exciting. It's a historical thing today here on this day, 8th of April in Boston. We really would like to bring this new incentive to our partner community. And you won't believe, but it's true. It's 50%. We are bringing to the global partner network 50% commission on your new business as a promotion just for 1 year, only for the new business. This is a historical event. Nobody ever done it on the enterprise market. Creatio, as usually, doing crazy things, jumping from doing skydive, giving high commissions. We really would like to do another big buzz for all our network to live with this incredibly high as for me condition. I mean, a bit scared to pronounce 50% commission to every single partner, regardless of the level, during fiscal year 2021.
For
so
new deals.
Welcome.
For the new deals. Yes, for the new deals. That's awesome.
For the new business, for the new business, exactly right. And Catherine, just quickly finish with 2 things here. So again, our partner contracts should be signed for the fiscal year 2022. This is a condition to get this commission, and you are signing this contract. Some of you signed. You should bring this deal. So sales partner only. It's like nothing changes here. If you're implementation partner, this is implementation commission, but 50% commission on the new business for the whole year is only for partners who are having active agreements, sales partners, and it's just throughout the first year. Yes, Thomas.
Super motivated with the amount of opportunities out in the marketplace, Creatio guys. 50%. It's a nice little cherry. Honestly, it really motivates us even more, and that's an incredible offer that you guys are putting out there to the marketplace, not only to us as partners, but also to the potential new partners, new logos, and new customers. So very excited. Thank you again.
Thomas, thank you very much, and thank you for closing so many deals during the previous fiscal year. Do you think this 50% commission will help you to double the amount of logos during the next year? What do you think?
You know, I don't like to talk about the future, but we're going to give it everything we have to make sure we make that a reality. Absolutely. We're going to give it everything we got.
Exactly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Exactly. Thank you. Oh, Sebastian, you're here as well.
On the sales calls. No, I'm joking.
That's always a good excuse.
Sebastian, thank you, our champion. Thank you very much. All right. So right now, a new, very interesting slide. It's very straightforward. Level 1, level 2, 3, 4, 5, and commission for the new business for new fiscal year 22 customers remains 50% when you bring this lead, and we're closing this new deal with you. So please welcome that. And last message, and then we'll go to questions. Why we also we bring to community this incentive just to win each and every deal to penetrate the low code and no code market, which is just emerging. So we don't want to lose a deal. We want to go to low code, no code. Stefano, beautiful Italian. Stefano is beautiful Italian accent.
That's beautiful.
Yes, I agree with you, Stefano. It's amazing opportunity. I agree. All right. So yeah, let's go to low code market, no code market. Let's win every single deal. And we have a new rule. You have a great deal on the table. Bring it to us. We can't lose a momentum. We need to land every single deal and then expand it. That's our goal. So any conditions, anything, let's just guys win everything that is right now in our pipeline. That's the motive for the next fiscal year. Right now, let's go for the questions if you have any. I don't see chat, Catherine, unfortunately, because I'm sharing the screen. If we have any questions there, guys, let us know.
Sounds like
lots of positive feedback coming through right now. I'm trying to look for the questions.
Andy Zambito, it's your goal to help all our partners in the Americas just to keep closing the deals.
That's why I'm focusing on all the positive feedback I see right here. I liked your question about doubling the expectations. Let's do that.
Good. All right. In this case, let's move on. And Catherine, I'm passing the floor to you again about the brand awareness and global demand gen.
Right. And just to summarize, guys, that's a unique situation. The low code, no code market, as we all know, is just emerging. It's $20 billion today. It's going to be $200 billion in 8 years from today. That's a huge market. It's a lot of buzz happening on the market right now. And together as a community, the goal is just to win this market all together, because honestly, opportunities like that happen once in a lifetime when we all together operate on the market, which is only emerging, only growing. That is why we are not only investing into you as this commission incentive, all this kind of stuff, but we have very exciting news to share with you on the marketing side. Lucian, please talk about our marketing campaigns and co-investment together with our partners.
Thank you, Catherine, so much. And so let's go, guys. Let's help us help you get those 50% commissions. I hope you're incentivized and motivated now to do a lot of marketing, and we will be very happy to collaborate with you as much as we can. And so on this slide, I just wanted to emphasize two things. What we want to do with partners in terms of marketing this year is to collaborate and co-invest, to do things together, to really be a partner of you when you go out and you do build brand awareness locally in your markets, and when you try to get those leads locally. So that's the core message here. You know, all the other things are really supporting it. So I really wanted to emphasize just those things. How are we going to do it? Well, we have 3 new cool initiatives. We think they're cool, and hopefully you will too. They are all focused on really driving things together and helping you with best practices that we have with Creatio, but also in terms of supporting you with resources and knowledge that we have in-house. The first one is the Marketing Club. Let me jump into that first. This one is basically a multimedia interactive online guide to do marketing with Creatio. That's how I would summarize it in one sentence. And it's available from today. And actually, I was just testing it. We have the link ready, so we will share it right after the webinar. And basically, what it is, as I said, it's a way for you to look step by step in terms of how to do marketing with Creatio, how to get onboarded in terms of marketing, how to execute campaigns, what are some of the recommendations that we have, how to use MDF even, all kinds of things. And we have videos there, we have lots of links, we have integrated it with and linked it with the knowledge base. So it's a tool for all of our partners to really pick our brains, or the marketeers at Creatio, and really take everything that we have learned and know about marketing and utilize for your own purposes. So that's number one. Number two, we call this a marketing club. The idea for the marketing club is for us to really work together closely, collaboratively, and for us to focus you and us on activities that really bring value. So again, we have a certain number of activities that we believe the partners can do and get value out of them. And we also want to do Marketing Club as a way for us invest together into different things, into different initiatives. So on the next slide, just a little bit more about the Marketing Club. This is also open to all of the partners. And it's really about having some expectations from partners in terms of marketing, and in turn us supporting those activities with funds, with resources, with our own knowledge and skills to make sure that it works for you and we get value out of them. The club, as in any clubs, has levels to it. We have broken up into 3. On the basic level, really any partner probably does these things already, which are just basic marketing activities, you know, like doing a little bit of social media, doing a little bit of emailing, and of course calling prospects. And then on the higher levels, it's about really driving campaigns and doing things with us or on your own. In either case, we have a table that we build. There's certain things that we think will be great to do, and here's what we kind of anticipate the partners to do in terms of these different levels of marketing. Now, what's the reason and what's really the motivation for you to be in the club? Well, we will make sure to co-invest with you into marketing activities, and we have this new initiative called Campaign Nominations, which I'm going to touch on the next slide. But the idea is really that we will co-invest into initiatives that you believe will bring value to you in your regions, and will bring both brand awareness to your regions as well as lead generation to your regions. And depending on the level, we are willing to co-invest with you up to $50,000. So you bring the idea to us, we'll discuss it. Let's have a brainstorm, and then let's do it. We are happy to do it. In addition to this, if you join the club on a quarterly level, because the program will be quarterly, we will assign additional MDF to you. So even if you don't have MDF now, we'll make sure you have some funds to do marketing in the quarter you're in the club. So that's in terms of the incentives. And just a little bit more about the campaign nominations. The campaign nominations, you bring us the ideas, we talk about them, and then we will co-invest up to 50%. So on the previous slide, there was a number of 50K, for example. You bring us an idea for $100,000 that there's a campaign and you think it's really worth doing. Of course, that's the really high number, but we would potentially be able to and co-invest with you up to 50,000 if it's a really great idea and we have really strong business case. So and the difference between this initiative and the MDF is that we come in with you right at the beginning of the campaign. We make sure that we commit ourselves to this campaign as well. So, and of course, we want to make sure we get all the value out of it together. So that's the marketing piece, and hopefully you're excited now to do it. Welcoming any questions you might have.
Thank you, Lucien, very much. This is very exciting because Marketing Club was a long expected new initiative that we were waiting for a long time. Right now, coming to the club, you have everything you need to generate new marketing activities with us. We have dedicated managers. We have all the materials. Playbook looks amazing. I check it as well. Great new marketing boost. So thank you, Lucien, and all partner marketing team. That's great. Guys, if you have any questions, please write them in chat or just feel free to ask. Again, unmute yourself. But listen, thank you very much. We'll be running late with Tom. So Catherine, I suggest to jump to the next pillar from you, and this is the support party channel.
Sure. Just to summarize about marketing. So guys, we are really ready to invest some marketing dollars into your regions, countries, states. Let's do it together because again, you know the strategy. We're not opening offices in all your regions. We partner with you and we support you to develop the low-code, no-code market in your regions. So please be proactive. Lucien, the team, everyone is waiting for you to come and discuss those huge market initiatives. More than excited to do them. Okay, let's move on. Supporting the partner channel and a big number of initiatives here as well. Alex.
Yeah, I'll be very quick. It's actually a great news. Again, we're simplifying partner program. So we're merging two partner programs in one, consultants and integrators, same conditions, same commissions. We believe it's way much easier for our consultants will be to develop their business, and we have one single program for that. And in addition to that, we have some affiliates, our reference partners today at this meeting, and I just want to send them as well, because before the previous fiscal year, they had only 10% commission and $10,000 cap, so no more than $10,000, even if it's a $1 million deal. This year, we're introducing a new condition, very seductive for me, because 15% commission and zero cap, no cap. That's an incredible opportunity for our reference partners to generate more revenue and make this business more sustainable, invest in the co-marketing, and do this job together. But talking about the support of our channels, I would like to pass the floor finally to Sergey Sorokin, who is our CEO of Creatio, and he's going to be talking about technical support and improvements of our packages that we have for partners and for our clients. Sergey, passing the floor to you.
Sure. Thank you, Alex. Hey, guys. Happy to talk about the technical support. So let's start with the reasons why actually we're doing something with the technical support. We have a lot of feedback from our customers, from you as a partners, about additional services and additional value that we can add to the technical support packages. That's why we made these changes. So first of all, we're splitting, this year we're splitting customers technical support packages and partner technical support packages. And we're adding more services and more value adding features to the partner technical support packages so you guys can benefit from them. As well, one of the goals was to make business and premium packages more attractive to customers and to add additional features and unique advantages to them. As well, we're bringing a new way of collaboration between partners and customers, because according to our partner program, you guys are serving as the first and second line of support to our customers. So we'll be adding some additional tools and features for you how to work in this collaboration between customers, yourselves, and us as a vendor. Let's start probably with the overview of the partner packages, Alex. So this is the new package, which is applicable with the new partner program. I won't go into all the details. You will get all this updated information. It's already uploaded, being uploaded to our website, to all our sales kits. So you will be able to go into very details. Probably a couple of things I want to emphasize. As I told, we wanted to introduce new services to our partners, which will bring definitely a lot of value to you. One of the line items is the R&D expert consultations. So we had partner voice that you guys want to have access to our R&D experts, product owners, technical leaders, developers, and to talk to them directly about possible marketplace solution or whatever, like any other technical things. In these technical support packages, we're giving such access to our R&D experts, and we're going to talk about that in a second. As well, we're splitting our cases into two types. First, we have incident submission. So it's some question or issue related to the product itself. So this is the point number one. The second type of the request is related to consultation. When you are doing some project or you're doing some customer success activities, you might face some difficulties with citizen development, customizations, and so on and so forth. So for the product issues or product questions, we do not put any limitations. So if you have a question, you can go to our technical support and receive the consulting. For the second type, which are cases for the product development and citizen development consultations, we're putting limitations on the number depending on the level. For the 5th level partners, we don't have any limitations. For the other levels, we have certain numbers according to the level. And if we're talking about the R&D consultations, again, during the year, you can request this consulting through your partner account manager or partner success manager, and to get direct access to the R&D expert. Probably one more thing I want to emphasize here is related to the additional conditions. Starting from April, you guys will see all the list of your customers on the technical support portal. So once you submit a case on behalf of your customer, you will be able to choose the exact customer and the exact SLA, and we will take and use these SLAs which this customer has to serve this case. Now let's talk about the customer packages.
Sergey, I just want to jump in and say, I mean, just to let everybody know, I mean, we're super excited by this in the field. Not only all the changes and enhancements that are happening to support overall, but the idea that the partner community will have a direct line to R&D as well will only, we feel, enhance the entire experience for the customers, partners, and our reps as well. So we're quite excited by all these changes.
Likewise.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. So if we talk about the customer packages, our goal again was to add more services, more features, and more value to our customers. Again, I won't go through all the line items. You will have access to these packages in a couple of days. But the whole idea is that we're adding more features for business and premium packages, such as delivery management, some additional services. And to add these features, we increase the prices slightly. So now the basic package will cost 5%, business 12%, and the premium package 20% from the subscription amount. A couple of rollout inputs. So the new packages and the new pricing is applicable starting on 15th of April. All proposals which are submitted to customers by this date, they are relevant till the 15th of May. So we will have this 30 days transition period when, according to the old proposals, customers can buy old packages. All proposals which will be submitted after 15th of April, they should be submitted with using the new prices and new technical support packages. As well, our marketing team is updating all our marketing materials, websites, sales kits right now. So by the 15th of April, we will have all the materials updated. And one of the questions you might have, what happens with the existing customers who have long-term agreements? Actually, we're not changing anything. So customers who have the long-term agreements signed for 3 years, for example, last year, we will appreciate their conditions and terms. So while they are working according to this long-term agreement, we're not changing the pricing or the service itself. And when the contract should be renewed, we of course will apply the new conditions of the technical support.
Yay, thank you very much for this update. And it's time right now for some questions from our partners, if you have any, guys. We look forward to answering them. We are going pretty well with timing, but we really want to have interactive discussions. So Sergey is open here, open mic. So if you have any questions, gents, please feel free to shoot your question with voice or in chat.
Okay, let's go. And again, feel free to use chat. If some questions pop up, just put them in the chat and we're gonna definitely answer. Okay, number 5, the last but not the least, my favorite one. I see Alex smiling because
I know.
Yeah, that's definitely the best part of the Creatio community, which is product development, technology development. All eyes, all efforts, all energy go to low-code and ALM tools enhancements in the product. So everything related to low-code and no-code tools and giving you ability to build your own marketplace products and your own vertical products, that's number 1 focus for the coming year for our R&D team. The other big thing is definitely product-led growth and giving an ability to our customers play with the product, easily build their own apps on our low-code platform and no-code platform. And now the spoiler is coming, right, Alex? Let's click.
Yeah, doing it right now.
Show some magic to our partners. Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see right now how will the interface and updated UI and updated UX of Creatio Studio look like within a coming few releases. Everything you're gonna see right now will be available not only in the newest release, which is 7.18, but 7.18 and all the other minor releases that are coming. You're right now on the main page of Studio Creatio, where you will be able to pick up a marketplace app or a component or a section or the CRM product or any other product available on the marketplace and build your own solutions on top of those products, or build your own solution from scratch, create completely new one. Let's go, Alex. That's how the section wizard will look like in our future releases. Much more user-friendly, just for everyone. Like we're joking inside, we have this joke that we want 8-year-old kids be able build their own apps with Creatio low-code, no-code platform. So we want to make it, and we work very, very hard. But you can go through the slides, it's quite a lot of them. We're working really hard to make it really simple, really user-friendly in terms of design and in terms of customization. Our dashboard is gonna change. And now you can see the section wizard for the dashboard. We're still working on the color scheme, I will be honest with you, so we're not done with UI here, but in terms of the UX and how exactly you can drag and drop and design your new dashboards or customize the existing dashboards, that's gonna be your new user experience with Creatio product line. Or even menu, even customizing and putting together your own menu for your vertical product or for your marketplace app. That's another big thing as a part of the studio as a low-code, no-code platform. So again, what you've seen right now partially will be released May 18th as a part of our new release. Partially, some of those parts you're gonna see already in May. Some of them will be coming month after month. But the promise is that that's exactly what we're focused on working on, and you will be seeing it in the product releases every month, as usually every 5 weeks. As we deliver product releases, you're gonna see all those amazing features in those product releases.
We love them. We love those slides. We love those screenshots, Catherine. Look forward to having it in the new upcoming releases. In addition, we're updating our marketplace program, and the new marketplace program will be announced in Q1 fiscal year 2022. And we look forward to collaborate and put our focus on the marketplace program, having such an extremely beautiful new product. We would really like to boost this direction. We really would like to create as many verticals as possible, promote them properly and globally, and generate revenue, because it's also our ARR, as you remember. The recurring subscription of marketplace solution, it's also our, and it also goes to the bucket. But right now, I'd like to pass the floor back to Lucian Zawarovsky and talk about some news and updates we're going to have shortly.
Thanks to you, Alex. There's three news or updates that are coming that I really wanted to mention, and they're very exciting. Some of you might have already know, and some of you might have filled out this survey about a global state of low-code report. The survey was for the report. We have collected over 1,000 respondents. We have so many insights across so many verticals and categories, and now the report is finally here. It's going to be live soon. We're going to have an official launch for this report on April 28th. It's a superb piece of content for you to use across your own marketing efforts and lead gen effort. You're going to be able to share it, and parts of it if you'd like, because it's going to have tens of pages of super valuable content translated into multiple languages. So really be on the lookout for this. Number two, a low-code marathon. 10 days, that's why it's a marathon. 10 days of exciting sessions about building a low-code enterprise. That's going to be in June. We're going to have it with different time zones that geared for Europe and US and North America, and of course then for APAC. As I mentioned, 10 days, more than 50 speakers, 1,200 or more minutes of super insights, and it's going to be big. It's going to be over 6,000 registrations. So we're excited to have it. All the topics you can see potentially that we're going to discuss, anything and everything related to low-code and citizen developers. So do join us. And the third update that is worth mentioning, you know this format well. Many of you have already presented during these partner circles. We have another one coming up on May 5th. It's going to be about sales again, and we're going to have partners, maybe a couple of you that are on the call, present your cases about closing Creatio deals. So excited for this, excited for the other ones, looking forward to see you there.
We're excited as well. We have lots of logos to talk about and about the shortcuts, how they work close. So definitely please join us. Registration will be going out soon. And if you would like to talk about your new wins, let's go. Shoot us the email and we'll make you a speaker. Again, this is partner event, partner organized, partners talking. So let's do it. Join us. All right, Lucian, thank you very much for the news and updates. There was no weather forecast, but I believe it's coming as at the end of the news. But right now, I would like to launch a Q&A session. So any questions we have, again, Catherine, if you could just help me with the chat, just reading some questions aloud, I'll be glad to hear them. Even if feedback about product, wherever, let's go, guys. Your microphones are unmuted. Please feel free to shoot your questions.
I can read some impressive feedback from our partners, and thank you very much for that regarding the product announcement and all the marketing investments that we're going to do this year. But again, if you'd like to share your feedback out loud, and please unmute yourself, and if you have any further questions, happy to answer. Looks like
I do have a question for Sergey, if I can. I was wondering about, so there was showing some slides about how partners can get extra tools to deliver service to customers. Will there be more information, because the slides didn't show everything?
Yeah, absolutely. So currently we're rolling out these features and functionality in our portal. So we are planning to do it in April. So as soon as we have everything, we're going to make kind of presentation to all our partners through our partner success managers team. So they will have separate meetings with you showing these new features. So of course you will all be educated and trained in this.
Okay, will there be something like, as you said, usually the partners are delivering first and second line support. Will there be something like partners getting access to customer environments without needing a license to do that?
No, it's not actually an access to the environment. So I'm talking about the registering of cases. So what will happen on your portal where you submit all technical support cases, you will be able to choose a customer from the list.
Yeah,
so for example, if you have 5 customers, you'll be able to choose the exact customer, saying that this is case related to their instance, and the according SLAs will be applied according to the level of technical support that this exact customer has.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Alex, I have to read this one to you because you can't see the chat comments. I have one from Dick Wooden, exceptional improvements and the best I've seen in the last 5 years as partner.
Wow. Success with CRM, Dick Wooden. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Andrew Will, thanks for the great job as a partner account manager. Dick, thank you.
And also there is a great question regarding Studio Free from Process First. In 7.18, will we have new feature to create process in Studio Free and bring to Studio? So actually what we're doing, Olivier and the team, what we're doing, we're going to combine Studio Free and Studio Enterprise into one solution, and part of it is going to be free. As right now we're going to leave it free, but we're going to add new features, and part of it is going to be definitely a paid solution. But again, I'm sharing something R&D will kill me for because I don't have the exact announcement date, but what I can promise you, it will happen this year. So this year we wanna combine both products, Enterprise and Studio Free, and part of it is going to be free, part of it is going to be paid.
Excellent. Great, that's great. Olivia, thank you for your question. Again, it's such a sad moment. I never want to finish those kind of sessions because you always want to talk more. And I don't know what's happening with this. I'm muting microphones today, but dear all partners, just a very straightforward message. Today, we are doing a historical thing, and we really would like just to incentivize you to go and sell more with the incredible commission that you right now receive. Secondly, we're simplifying our partner program. We really want you to clearly understand, without any scoring, without any certified experts, to which level you're going to go once you're closing the deal. It's a very straightforward question. Right now, we can answer this question properly. And the third thing, we're investing, and Lucian brought a great updates about Marketing Club, about the nominations, about the partner playbook. That's all contributes to our joint success in marketing, in our operations, in our sales, in our gross retention and renewals of our clients. With Sergey's points about technical supports, that we are right now having a separate dedicated package that hasn't been updated for many years for partners, 6 years, we haven't been updating it. It's right now crystal clear how it works, and we're really excited that we're moving together to the new fiscal year, completely armed with the right product, with the right enthusiasm, with the right spirit, and we go to win, because we right now have the rule, we're not losing even one deal, and we're renewing every single client. And we really would like to help you in each and every action to do this. Please reach out to me. Please reach out to Catherine. Please reach out to Lucian, and Zambito, Sergey, all our team, anytime. Of course, partner account managers right now all here. I just want to say thank them as well, because they're working with you daily. And Olga and all the team who is like helping you on a daily basis. Thank you guys. But let's accelerate. Let's put double pace or triple pace. Let's close more logos and retain every single client. Gents, thank you very much for our great session today. Let's go and close some new business. Let's build sustainable business together and promote Creatio and our partnership globally. Thank you very much. Catherine, the last message with you.
Just to thank you words for all our partners and for all your support and for your trust and for many, many years of joint partnership. Thank you very much for all that. And let's make this year big for everyone on this call, for the whole community on this call. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and talk to each of you very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Have a good one.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye, Santander. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Nizar.